Well, there you go. That's our birthday boy, Boy Tumelo, showing us flames on that jib, doing a fantastic job as he always does. So happy birthday, Boy Tumelo. Hope you have a wonderful day today and a great weekend. All right, well, let's talk to the class of 2019. You know they're preparing for mid-year exams, right? So education experts are warning that they must not underestimate the real importance of this round of assessments. Not only can the learners use these results to apply to tertiary institutions, but they also play a crucial role towards their final mark later in the year. The 2018 national pass rate was 78.2%, with an achievement of 157,000 distinctions. To discuss this further, we have Peter Kriel, the General Manager at the Independent Institute of Education in studio. Good to have you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, and good morning to the viewers.
Right, so these mid-year exams, not prelims come a bit later, but these mid-year exams, you're saying, are vital for the Matric students. Talk to us about this.
Absolutely. It's really crucial, and I know this sounds like old person's advice, but it's really crucial that our young people in grade 12 remain focused and disciplined. There are two main reasons why these mid-year exams are so important. Number one, it better prepares you for the final exams. And number two, it also has a huge influence on your prospects post-school. I think preparing for final exams is pretty self-explanatory. You know, if you understand the work now, or you manage the stress levels because you're better prepared, etc., it's almost automatic that you would do better in the final exams.
Yeah.
But I would like to touch on the prospects aspect. When you're at school, you can use your grade 11 results to apply to tertiary education institutions. Now, whether you've done so or not, your mid-year exams plays a crucial role. If you've used your grade 11 results to apply, and maybe at the time they were not good enough to apply or to secure your spot, you can use these mid-year results from your grade 12 exams to repeat that exercise.
That's fantastic. So you can almost reapply with these midterm exams.
Absolutely.
All right.
And quite often, and sadly so, many of our young people think they have to wait for their final results to come out before they apply. And by then, especially it's too late.
And we have devastating events that take place where we saw a few years ago stampedes trying to get into universities. And so it's better to work ahead. Now, how much weighting do universities give to these results, the mid-year results?
Well, you know, a university would never accept you on these results unconditionally. It will always be on condition that your grade 12 results still match the requirements. But certainly from a selection and a securing a spot point of view, they take it seriously. They look at the results at hand and they say, well, this candidate meets our requirements, or the candidate doesn't meet our requirements. And if you fall in the don't meet the requirements category, you lose your spot. And then it's as good as not having applied at all.
Yeah.
So it's all about securing your spot in your institution of choice, your qualification of choice, to get your foot in the door and say, well, I've got my spot, now I just need to make sure that my final exams meet the same requirements.
I need to follow through now. I mean, these exams, and it's amazing how when you're older you understand what they're all about, but at the time it feels daunting and you think, let me not worry about these, I'm going to be working hard for the last ones. But at the end of the day, if you put the work in now, you do quarter of the work at the end of the year because you've already done most of it. So again, let's talk to the importance of studying right now to take off that extreme pressure.
Well, of course, you know, the risk is mid-year, it's not a big deal, big exams are still coming, and then you slack off now.
Yeah.
And the implications of that decision is huge. I mean, first of all, studying now, you get to grips with the content, the academic content, which makes it easier at the end of the year. You're better prepared for your exams now, so by the time you get to the end of the year exams, your stress levels are lower because you know you're better prepared.
Yeah.
Your results in the year-end exams, which remains important. I mean, I'm not saying the year-end exams are not important, but your results will automatically be better because you've prepared. The other risk, of course, is thinking that there's time towards the end of the year. Life happens, you know, there's Matric dances and 40-day celebrations and all of those things, and before you wipe your eyes, time is up.
Indeed. And unfortunately time's up on the interview as well, which shows you how fast time actually goes. So get in there early, do your studies. These exams are as important.